I no longer deal with depression. And I'm not saying that to boast. Having bipolar depression is nothing to boast about. But I am saying that because I want to show you that there is hope, there is light at the end of the tunnel. In this video, I'm going to teach you 4 different things that I did to help better manage my depression. And after you hear these 4 tips, I hope that it helps you, give you hope, and help you better manage your depression. Welcome to Depression Talks with Emmanuel, where I help you better manage your depression. And in this community, we openly talk about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. So hit that subscribe button because I promise you, you are not alone. The first thing I want to teach you that I did with my own mindset is I stopped being the victim in my life. I used to blame my depression on so many different outside circumstances. And I see a lot of your comments saying, my ex makes me feel this way. My parents make me feel this way. My therapist, my psychiatrist, somebody in the world is making me feel the way I do. If you have that mindset, what you are saying to yourself is that you are not in control of your own happiness. You are not in control of potentially changing your life and feeling better. The person that's in control of your happiness is that person you're blaming. This was such a huge change for me because once I realized my happiness is in my own hands, it's my responsibility, and I had to take responsibility for my life, I felt like I was finally in control. I didn't have to wait for somebody else's permission to go see a psychiatrist or therapist. I didn't have to wait for my ex or wait for my friends or somebody else to say, you are happy, you're going to get through this. I had to look in the mirror and say that to myself. I am going to get through this. I'm going to feel better. I'm going to take action in my life to feel better. So stop being the victim in your life. If you really struggle with that, I'm going to link up to a video. You can click that video right now on how to stop being a victim in your life, because I want you to know it is up to you to change your life for the better. The second thing I want to teach you is that I started to focus on myself. Comment down below if you can relate to this, but I'm the type of person that I always used to put people first. I'm talking about in any relationship, any friendship, any relationships at all. I always put the other person before myself. There is nothing wrong with focusing on yourself. There's nothing wrong with saying, let me put myself first. How can you help somebody else if you can't even help yourself? I know that may be hard to hear, but let me give you an example. Have you ever flown on a plane before? They always say, put your own oxygen mask on first before helping somebody else with theirs. The reason why is because if you're not helping yourself and you pass out trying to help somebody else, you're not going to help anybody. Not only have you not helped yourself, but you didn't help the other person. So put yourself first. There is nothing wrong at all with making sure that you got your mindset and your mental health right first before helping somebody else. The third thing I want to teach you that I did is that I finally got professional help. I actually was admitted into the hospital in the psychiatric ward because not only was I suicidal again, because I've attempted in the past, but I was having those thoughts of, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't care. Nothing is going to help me. I felt defeated. But going to the psychiatric ward was the best thing for me. It changed my life forever. I finally got diagnosed with bipolar depression. If you would like to watch that whole entire experience, I'm going to link up to a video right here. Click that card. It'll show you exactly how my experience was of being in a psychiatric ward. But I finally got the help that I truly needed. And if you're one of those people that you're really cautious, you're scared to go, you feel like you're a bit afraid of judgment from your parents or friends or others, bump the mental health stigma. This is your life we are talking about. I cannot stress enough how much time my life went by that I did not get the help that I needed just because I was scared of the opinions of others. So much time went by. If I had just gone sooner, if I had gone at a younger age, then I wouldn't even be dealing with this mess. I wouldn't have to deal with this so late in my life. So I'm saying to you right now, if you're afraid of being judged by the psychiatrist or therapist, by other people, forget their judgments. This is your life. This is your health. This is every single thing that you may need to turn your life around. So get the professional help that you may need. The fourth and final thing I want to teach you is that I started to question everything to whether it's true or not. If you're anything like me, your mind is constantly racing with thoughts, especially when I was doing my depression of, I'm not good enough, I'm not attractive enough, self-shaming, basically any form of self-shaming I did. But what I realized is that after a while, after seeing a therapist who told me this technique, each time those thoughts arise, those negative thoughts, I would say to myself, is it true? Is it fact? Or is it just my opinion? This was such a crucial change in my mental health journey. Let me give you an example. I would say something to myself like this: you are ugly. You are not good enough. There is no hope. You're never going to get through this. Instead of me asking myself, I'll ask you, is that true? Am I really a nobody? Nobody cares about me? I'm really ugly? Or is that just my mind giving me negative thoughts that want me to believe to be true? I would argue that is not true at all. It's impossible to say, I'm never going to get help. I'm never going to get better, because you haven't lived forever. There are more days. You're watching this video. That means you're still alive. If you're still alive, then guess what? There is still hope for you to get the help that you need to change your life. Now, even though I've taught you these 4 different things that I did on how I better managed my depression, that does not mean I still don't feel down at times or I don't feel unhappy. Of course, I'm a human being. I feel sad, but I never feel that complete emptiness. The thoughts of suicide have gone out of my mind. I don't think about those things anymore. And that's because of these 4 things that I just taught you. So take action in your life. Take action. And if you do want to learn how to better manage your depression, then send me an email at emmanueljones@outlook.com, and we can begin one-on-one sessions so that way your life can change for the better. As always, hit that subscribe button to join this awesome, loving community that openly talks about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. All right. As I always say, do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling. Peace.